What is up, everybody? White Lighting HWD here with another video, and I know this is a little bit late, but that's because I took 4th of July off to spend with family. But today we will be looking at the first ever player in the entire history of Clash of Clans to hit 5,000 trophies, and the first ever player to hit Legends League, the brand new Legends League in Clash of Clans, and it is, drumroll please. Boom, yep, guys, it was me. I did it, Black Thunder HWD on my mini Town Hall 8 account. We did hit it, guys, 5,000 cups. We are the greatest. I'm just fucking with you guys. Shaheen Yue is the first ever legend in Clash of Clans history, the first person to ever hit 5,000 cups, and for me, as like a huge trophy pusher, this is awesome, and also I'm a huge Balloon and Minions person, and I love Lavalunion, and to see someone with Lavalunion to go up there and hit the Legends League 5,000 cups with Lavalunion is absolutely incredible. So yeah, guys, as you can see, this is his base layout. So for any Town Hall 10s looking for a good layout, I will probably copy this, and I'll have this in a later video, but I probably will use this base pretty soon here because mine's getting shit on. But if you look at his army camp, he does have 23 loons, 6 wall breakers, 5 archers, 2 hounds, and 24 minions. So it is a pretty interesting strategy, a Lavalunion attack strategy at the top player, the #1 player ever, highest player in the world, uses Lavalunion, so that's pretty freaking cool. He's not the highest player right now. If you look at the top players, he did, I don't know, he took a big defense loss or an attack loss or something, and he's dropped down to 49.58, but he did have to hit 5,000, so I'm pretty sure he's very, very happy about that. What I wanted to do today for today's video is go and get at least one replay from him, an attack replay, and show you guys to see how he attacks up in the 5,000 cup range. But I have tried to join his clan and invite him several times. Oh, awesome. He doesn't have a clan. All right, let's invite him. Invite. Player's already joined a clan. What? What the fuck? Did he? Okay, let's see this. He's not in a clan. There's no clan. Let me invite the dude. All right, top players. Invite. Invite. What the fuck? So instead, what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna train up this exact army composition. Shit, that's a wall. I'm gonna train up this exact army composition, and we're gonna go out. I am in Champions League 1. We are pushing to Titans League. I dropped a bunch of cups. I fucking suck. But we are pushing to Titans League, and all of this loot. There's so much loot in my base. Oh my god, it's all farmed and boosted up. Because if you look at my league bonus right here, actually, if it ever decides to load, 200,000 each just for winning. So if I get a Town Hall snipe, it's 200,000 each. So that's how I fill storages so fast. By the way, a lot of you think I gem. I don't fucking gem my resources. It's all farmed up and rated up. But today we will be emptying out our army camps and training up a Lavalunion attack the same way Shaheen has it, and we're going to go out and test it and see how well we do with this attack strategy. So I will be right back once my everything is trained up. Alright guys, so we got our army trained up and ready to go, but as you can see, I have a shitload of gold right now, and I don't want to go to attack with all this gold because that's just wasted loot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go spend all that gold for another video. I'm going to go pre-record another video that you guys will see soon, and I'll be right back once I spend all my money. Alright guys, now that the gold is spent, we can actually go out and like collect the gold that we attacked. So let's go out, use Shaheen's strategy of Lavalunion and see how good it does and how good I am at it. Alright, so this first attack was against Amin, and I put some archers on the Town Hall just to make sure I'd get it, and he trapped his Town Hall. This little bitch had Teslas surrounding his Town Hall, so I was like, you know what, alright, Amin, you wanna play like this? You wanna pull this shit, buddy? Okay, I can play like that. Okay, I didn't really say that. That was just, I'm gonna piss off my family upstairs. But he did have his Town Hall trapped on the outside, and I was like, alright, bitch, okay, I'll show you, buddy. So originally I was gonna attack from this bottom right side, but then I rethunked my strategy and I attacked from the top. So you'll see I drop a balloon there just to make sure that there's no like seeking air mines next to that air defense. But I was like, oh, that little bitch air sweeper's pointed that way. So I decided to go from the top of the base. And I put one hound in and a bunch of balloons spread out. I should have spread them out more. Okay, this was my first attack with Lavalunion in a long time, and I was really, really lucky. I found it on the Town Hall outside base, but I don't know, it went okay. So all the balloons in, all the minions in behind. We got a rage spell down on our troops. Both hounds will now go after the air defense on the left side. All of my balloons in one big pack will go towards the Town Hall. Luckily, there were no air bombs, and the Infernos were both single targets. Otherwise, I would have been screwed right there. And that's what you want to avoid when using Lavalunion, is having your balloons clump up too much like that, because as you can see, they're going to get through the center compartment of the Town Hall, and if the Town Hall was in that center compartment, I'm sure I could have still gotten the 2-star, but it would have been really, really hard to do, considering my balloons really didn't clear out a whole bunch. So you want your balloons to spread out a little bit more than that. You do not want them to clump together, otherwise you will be fucked by splash defense, and luckily there was none in the middle of the base. So I cleared out pretty much the whole entire top half of the base. Threw some wall breakers down here so my king could get in there and soak up some other percentage. So put the king in on all this stuff over here. I did this right side because there was just not a lot of defenses, and there was a gold storage there that I could grab. opened up chat on accident, and I put the queen on the town hall. These fucking Teslas couldn't even see the queen. Haha, Teslas! So queen's going to take that town hall down, and then I will use the king's and queen's special ability pretty much at the same time, so I can save the queen's life, and I can get some more gold from the king, and more percentage pretty much, just to, you know, make this guy feel more like a bitch. So I'm going to end battle here in a second once the queen gets through a couple more buildings along with the king. And that is going to be it for that raid, guys. And that is going to be a 2-star, 61%, 15 trophy gain. That was an awesome raid, but we can definitely do better. So let's go kick someone else's ass. Okay, so this next attack was probably one of the most clutch attacks I have had in a very long time, and you'll see why at the end of the raid. My queen comes in clutch, and this is one of those raids where I'm like, queen, I love you, because every other raid, I hate my queen, but this raid was definitely different. So, as you can see, I'm going to be attacking this guy 100% maxed out base, and this was my second attack with Lavalunian. So I'm going to put in a Hound there and a Hound on that top air defense with a bunch of balloons coming in behind all of that. 2 rage spells down on those air defenses just to get the balloons and minions accelerated into the base farther. And we will have 2 big packs of balloons to go right towards the center. So there they go. Free spell down on that multi-target Inferno. Rage spell down in the center so the balloons can take out all those buildings in there. So they will get past a lot of those buildings. But unfortunately, they do clump up pretty hardcore right here, and they will not get too much farther. But the haste spell is down. Yes, I did use a haste spell during this raid. I decided just to, fuck it, I'll check it out. So, Dragon going in as well. The Dragon was in a little bit late, and I could have used him in a much better spot, just a clear percentage. But I kind of just threw him in. So he's going to get a couple more percentage, get a couple more buildings cleared out of the way. But he will die after taking out that elixir pump. So, now I'm at 48%. I've got 2 poison spells. I've got 5 wall breakers. 6 wall breakers, 5 archers, and my king and queen. The town hall is somewhat open. Unfortunately, these wall breakers, the new AI just shit all over my chest. They went right towards those walls right there instead of breaking the walls closer to the town hall. So I put some archer. I put a test archer down. Just to see where it would go. So I threw in the king. I was like, you know what? Fine. I'll throw in the king on the top of the base, let him clear out the percentage up there, and then I'll put the queen on the right side, and hopefully she will go towards that town hall. So the king and the archers are down. Everything is trained on the king, so those archers are just taking out those buildings, helping taking out the buildings. So I waited until the king got all of those buildings on the top of the compartment out of the way, and then I used his special ability while he was locked onto that wall just so it can help him through. So he's going to break through that wall. He's going to clear a bunch of buildings. I put the queen in on the right side, and she targeted the wall going towards the town hall. So I was like, yes, the queen's going to do it, guys. The queen is going to get the clutch. So the king will be dying pretty soon here. He's going to get through a couple more buildings, and those barbarians actually are going to melt through that storage. Proud of those little bitches. They actually got all that gold for me, so that was awesome. But the queen breaking through that wall, and at this point I was like, please, town hall, go to the town hall, please, to the town hall, to the town hall. And she locks on the freaking town hall. I'm like, no way, yes. But a bunch of skeleton traps come out. I'm like, oh shit, wait, I have a poison spell, so I drop it on those bitches. Use the queen's ability. She's going to lock onto that town hall, take it down for the 2-star. And she's not done, guys. It is Expo versus Queen right now. Will she get the Expo? She already humiliated this base by taking the town hall down like that. Will she get the Expo? Boom! She gets the Expo. Expo gets her back on the last shot. But, guys, we get the 2-star. 65% on a 100% maxed out base with this strategy. I'm loving it. Plus 20 cups. That was awesome. Now, I have another raid to show that was just as clutch as this one. Let's check it out. Alright, so this last raid is another really clutch queen raid, and it is by Austin, who is up in Titans League 2 from Lost Phoenix. And he joined my clan, and we were just talking. He's an awesome guy, so he's going to use a Lavalunian attack. This is the same strategy, almost the same strategy as Shaheen. So all of his balloons and hounds will be coming in from the top of the base, swarming this base. Now, this base I attacked with Go-E Wipe and actually lost to. So this guy definitely gave the Salty McDick to this base. So free spell down on the king and on the Inferno Tower, and the balloons are going to go in. Rage spell down that air sweeper. See, these air sweepers do work, man. I'm telling you. Air sweepers just pushing these balloons back, and unfortunately for him, his balloons will all pretty much die out right there. He will get that multi-target Inferno and almost kill the king with his balloons, but he is at 40% with not a lot of troops left, and he still does have that town hall to get that does not have a lot of health left on it. So what he's going to do here is basically let his minions finish up at the bottom of that right side of the base, and he's going to throw down some archers on this bottom side, get a couple more percentage, as much as he can possibly get. Then he'll use a king on the top left to get basically just a bunch of loot and a bunch of percentage, because there was a lot of collectors there and not a lot of defenses to guard it. So he's going to do, poison spell down, by the way, almost killing the king. It could have been a little bit better placed, and he probably would have had the king there, but he did use that poison spell on the king, and we did test that. A poison spell, max poison spell, cannot kill a max queen, but we don't know yet, actually, guys. We will do that video again, but King's special ability used on the top left of the base, and he will get a bunch of percentage, get to that 50%, and now it is all up to the queen, guys. Will she go into the base and target the town hall, or will she be the same dumb bitch that we all know and dislike, guys? She's going to go for this next wall. She will be shooting towards the town hall compartment, guys. She is sneaking in there, slithering in. Will she get it? I don't know, guys. I don't know. You never know with this bitch, man. Sometimes she gets a town hall, sometimes she shoots a wall for 5 minutes. So let's see, guys. Improved queen AI. Here we go. Okay, she breaks through the wall, goes towards the town hall compartment, guys. She is going to run right past the Barbarian King. She says, fuck you, chicken strips. Locks on the town hall. Special ability use. She will take out that town hall and then almost take out the king, and he will end battle there. That's me, a 33 trophy Queen Clutch victory. That is 2 stars, 33 cups. Absolutely insane. So that was an awesome raid by Austin from Lost Phoenix. And another example of how good this Shaheen Lavalunian strategy does work. Alright, guys, so we were actually able to work ourselves up to 3871 cups. We are getting closer to 3900, closer to 4000, and closer to Titans League, guys. I know a lot of you want the old white lighting back, and the old white lighting is a bunch of trophy pushing and a lot of kicking ass up in the Champions League, and now we have the Titans League to do it, guys. So we will be pushing to Titans League, and I'll try my hardest to get as many pushing videos out as I can. So yeah, guys, that was today's video. Hope you enjoyed that. Tell me in the comments if there's anything else you guys want to see in my videos, including the new update or strategies or Titans League, whatever you guys want, throw in the comments. And speaking of the comments, let us get to today's comment question of the day. Alright, guys, so today's comment question of the day is a very interesting and clever one. I thought it was pretty awesome. It was by Voy Bud, and the question is, do you think that they should add a queue feature to the game? So say you're going on vacation, you can prepay for upgrades as long as you have the loot, and of course the negative 50% loot cancellation penalty still applies. Now what this means is that, let's say you're going on a vacation, or you won't be able to get on a clash because you got exams, or something's happening, right? Or you won't be on the day that your builder is free, but you have the loot for an upgrade. What you can do is basically program your builder so that once it's done with that certain upgrade, it can go straight to another upgrade without you having to tell it to. Basically, you just pre-program your builder to work, you know? You tell him to get off his lazy ass and work on something. No, but as long as you have the loot, you can basically program your builder so that when it is done with a certain upgrade, so let's say that you are working on an archer tower and you want to upgrade a mortar after, and you have the gold for the mortar, but you won't be online for 5 days. And day 1, the archer tower is done, and 5 days later, that's when you can get on Clash again. So basically what you can do is you can program your builder so that when it's done building that archer tower, it goes straight to the mortar, and obviously it uses your gold and whatnot, so that when you get back in 5 days, your archer towers is done building, and your mortar is building. So I think that could be an awesome idea. Honestly, that was a pretty good idea. I was really I was impressed, but I was like, huh, that's pretty solid. And honestly, I don't know if Supercell would implement that because that's a lot of work on their part, but it's definitely an idea for them to consider. And as are all of these comment questions of the days, you guys give some really awesome ideas, so keep throwing those down in the comments because you guys have some solid. You guys should be the developers. What the fuck? You guys are the best at this kind of stuff. So yeah, guys, that was today's comment question of the day. I thought it was a really good one, really clever, and I think that could work. Definitely could work in the game. So yeah, that was today's comment question of the day and video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment down below your comment question of the days. And shout out to Shaheen for hitting Legends League. He did drop down a little bit because he's got some clan castle issues. Here's what happened, actually. Let me explain this really quick. So basically, he is glitched in the game so that he cannot join a clan at all, so that his clan castle is empty 100% of the time, so that really hurts him on defense and on offense. So for everybody, wondering why he can't join a clan or why he's never been in a clan for the past couple of days, it's because he literally can't join one. So you guys, that is it for today's video. I'm going to end it now. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for 500K. We did hit it, guys. Peace.
The pretty girls in class still, they never reply, but never say never, they never get caught on my mind. I'm trying to get better and grind, measure my effort and skill, gets better in time, fresher than ever, and I am who I am, no taking it back, I'm alive and well.